There we go. You're in the chat. In there. Fire. Cool. All right. All right. Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't know who's in here yet. Guys, skip these first couple minutes if you are not watching this live, by the way. Cool. All right, I think we're all set. Today we're talking about the MekaApes new game that they just came out with, the update there. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Daniel? One sec, I gotta put all those links in on all the places. Like Twitter, I always forget one, so I'm always like triple checking, and I'm always like, fuck, I definitely left something out. So yeah, again, if you're watching this not live, then go ahead and skip forward, probably to 2 or 3 minutes. Let's see, new YouTube video did not come out. There we go. Everyone. There's also a giveaway today, guys. It's gonna be a fun live. I'm excited for this one. This is a good one. There we go. It's in my chat. Let's put it into the OogaVerse. We are live. We are live. Boom. How's everybody doing? You excited for this giveaway? It's gonna be nutty, bro. This is gonna be a nutty giveaway right here. You guys aren't ready. Not ready. Boom. Ooga. Boom. Hopefully someone on the OogaVerse team tweets this out so we can get this to all the Ooga people. Alright, it's on Twitter. It's on Discord. Where else would I put it? Nowhere. I think we're good. Fabulous. Fabulous. So we got Hansel's in the house. Thomas, what's up? What's up, guys? Adil, what's up? This isn't a review. This is just, I mean, I guess it is a review, but it's not like a brutally honest review. You know what I mean? It's not that serious, but yeah. All right, I got the chat up. We got a couple people in here, I think. I mean, I don't actually know. I don't know if there's a way to check, but whatever. We'll wait like 30 more seconds. So, guys, are there any questions out there? You guys want to ask any questions, fire up questions before I get started? This isn't going to be like a super long live, so I'm just going to like do the thing and then probably get out. We're going to do a little bit of an NFT market update toward the end, so make sure you're around for that. The giveaway, I'll be talking about that like halfway through, I think. And yeah, man, this is exciting. I'm going to go into my AMA section. We'll just answer the AMA question right now. Let's see. What's a recent one? This is from Kaz. This is my Discord, guys, if you want to be part of these videos. So every single video, I go to my Discord and go to my AMA section for the YouTube videos. And if you ask a good question or a funny question or whatever, hopefully not NFT related, I will talk about it in a video. So Kaz Lord says, favorite snack? Favorite snack? That's tough. It's kind of like whatever, you know, like I'm a big fan of salty snacks and stuff. Like I'm a big fan of like pretzels, of chips. Yeah, I can demolish some chips, dude. Some baked Lays. Oh my god, baked Lays for the win. I love that shit. What's up, guys? Joshua Alexander's in the house. I'm glad you guys were able to catch it. This is kind of late. I apologize. It's like, for me, it's like 8 o'clock because I'm in Colorado. But in most people, I feel like on the East Coast, it feels like. So there's like 10 o'clock at night for them. So I apologize if it's late. But what's going on, y'all? I'm gonna get started. I guess we'll just get started right now. Let's get started right now. If you are in the chat, you just joined in. You haven't liked this video, click out of the chat, click the like button. It helps me tremendously. Let's get this to 100% like and participation. Let's get this thing happening. Okay, let me double check and make sure I am good. Y'all saw these hats, right? Eh? Cool stuff. Only holders of my NFTs actually have access to them, and they're free to them. Okay. All right, guys, welcome to the video. I'm going to say this, we're just going to start now. Welcome back to the Joyage Kingdom. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the MekaApes Genesis video game that's coming out by OogaVerse. So, before I even say anything, right, remember how I just covered Angry Apes? You probably just watched that video. I think I uploaded that today or yesterday. So, though everything was, like, I loved a lot of the things about that project. The one thing I didn't like, which is why I was so excited that Space Apes rebranded to OogaVerse, which is the project you're looking at today. It's because Angry Apes, Space Apes, Bored Apes, Apes, you box yourself in. You become just another ape project. So when Space Apes said they're changing to OogaVerse, That was exciting. One, because OogaVerse is a sick name, right? OogaVerse is a cool name. Two, because that doesn't box the project in, right? You don't think Apes, another ape project, right? But for the sake of this game, they called it MekaApes game. That's whatever. I kind of like that it's MekaApes by OogaVerse, so it's kind of like a subsector of OogaVerse. But I'm a big fan of OogaVerse instead of like an ape project. But for their game, they're going to make the projects kind of like with CyberKongs, right? The CyberKongs VX is like their video game character. It's kind of like that with OogaVerse. So these MekaApes are going to be like the main avatars, I guess, you use. And so one of the most important things I want to cover at the beginning is that the baby Ooga right now, that I believe is trading at like 0.09 on Ethereum, or not on Ethereum, on Opensea, is going to be one of the most important pieces of this MekaApes game. And so it's going to be important that you have a baby Ooga. I know a lot of people are selling them because they're like, oh, all they do is get you a MekaApe, which is like fucking important. So I'm not sure why the baby Oogas are selling so much. It's a lot like the biopills, right? So it's very similar, honestly. And when this little white paper thing came out, the banana collector, the founder of this project, shocked me once again. I try and set my expectations a little bit lower just because I don't want to get burned. Like, I feel like if I have my expectations really high, I'll get burned every time. And consistently now, he's proven to be pretty resourceful, and you guys know how important a competent team is. So I'm excited to talk about this project. I just wanted to let you guys know the baby Oogas and the MekaApes are important characters to own. So if you're interested in the project, at least if the project has done enough brand work to get you emotionally invested, that's where you're going to be like, okay, let me hold on to these NFTs. And that's going to be the same for any gaming project, right? Because one of the announcements I'm going to be making up soon is I'm going to be giving away a lot of my NFTs, because now it's a conflict of interest because I'm talking about these assets and like I can't help but pump and dump bags. I'm not really dumping, so it wouldn't have mattered. But either way, I want to just hold NFT art, and I want to hold NFTs that I need to have to be able to like play games and stream, because I want to stream at some point. So I'm only going to be holding like one NFT from each project that I want to be in, and only if I have to hold it, right? That's just because I'm talking about the assets. It makes no sense. It's a conflict of interest. Anyways, let's go through this thing. So they're going to be on the Ethereum blockchain. They have different mechanics: there's evolution, fusion, leveling up systems. And there's 3 stages, right? So they have Genesis, stage 1, crafting, collect the Robo Oogas and MekaApes, and produce OG, which is Oogear. So if you guys are paying attention, they've done an excellent job with their branding as far as getting lore, getting a storyline. And just in general, it's not just like, oh, like we're going to have a play to earn game where you run around and click stuff and buttons and whatever. Like, that's not enough to get me to be like, I want to play this game, right? There has to be enough lore and like fantasy to maybe be like, I am excited to see what these Robo Oogas do and how to produce Oogear and play. It's very similar like the biopills and angry apes and like coin games. Like, there's different sectors and factors, and each one is explained. It has its own piece that requires another piece and creates this ecosystem factor and this functionality factor that doesn't work in most games. And so they've done an excellent job doing this. Obviously, since I'm on the team, I'm making sure that they're not doing stupid shit. And so it's good. I mean, that's why I partner up with a couple long-term projects like SupDucks. By the way, this video is brought to you by SupDucks as well, as everything is they sponsor the channel. And so I only really partner up with projects long-term if they have like the right vision and the same mindsets that I do. And so I like to help out. And so yeah, they've done a great job there. They have Ascension as stage 2. This is the PvP game on the blockchain. 5 other players to receive in-game assets like weapons and armor. Very much like those ecosystem things. Are like everything's going to be NFTs, right? So everything is going to be NFTs. I'm sure there will probably be land introduced and all these different factors, and I'm excited for that, as I'm excited for all NFT games doing that. MekaApes War, stage 3. Outstanding in-game experience where you can use your weapons from stage 2 to fight your MekaApes in the sandbox. In the sandbox, guys. If this is true, which, as you guys all know, any project that hasn't done the thing yet is pure speculation. So this only works if they actually do it. 2, this only works if people want to play OogaVerse and MekaApes game. If the OogaVerse and MekaApes team, brand-wise, has not done enough to win people over and be like, I'm excited to play, not excited to exchange these for money, right? If you can get your holders, and this is for all projects, if you can get your holders and the people playing to value the in-game assets and the in-game currency more than the real currency. I'll give you a perfect example, Pokemon. When I'm playing Pokemon, I would gladly throw in $20 of USD to be able to buy 20 rare candies in the game to level up my Pikachu so I don't have to do all the bullshit in the beginning of the game, right? Same concept with any video game ever, right? So if NFT games can take the pieces of games that are legendary, that work, and apply them to their games early, that is where projects can do something crazy. That's why I'm so bullish on biopills. That's why I'm excited about coin games. I like what they're doing there, right? And so that's why I talk about those projects. OogaVerse is another example. I'm actually surprised. So there's some games that are like up and running that aren't really still seeing the light of day. Like there's a few projects I've been holding since like May that I'm just like, bro, I'm gonna just be here to say I told you so. Bought this shit in the beginning of the summer, and it'll be there. Right? You got to pay attention to things that are smart. Don't worry about things like stupid buzzwords. Okay, in the giveaway, for example, later on, there's a piece of it where you have to write something about the project, and I don't want to see a bunch of people saying things like utility and the community. Like I want to hear actual things, right? And so those buzzwords are pissing me off, honestly, and they're getting annoying. So, anyways, yes, they're gonna be in the SandBox. That's really really cool. The SandBox, as you know, is probably gonna be the leading NFT world kind of thing, in the metaverse, at least for now. Let me pop in the chat real quick. What's up, guys? There's so many people in here now. Damn, let's go. 3 a.m. Oh my god. Daniel, bro, 3 a.m. Adil, 3 a.m. I appreciate you guys being in here. Really, really. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bro, where the hell are the trademark shades? Man, who said that? Jeremy? Bro, they're right here. The thing is, I can't wear these with a hat, But here they are. They're just for you. Here. You can have them. All right. Cass is in the house. Let's go. What's up, guys? Jesse's in the house. Let's go, dude. It's a fucking party in here. Guys, there's 20 people in the chat. There's not 20 likes. I don't know how that's possible. That's messed up. All right? That's messed up. That's big messed up. Make that 2020. Come on. All right. This article contains all the information regarding the game mechanics of Stage 1. We will publish a further Medium article regarding the ascension to Stage 2 once we are near the completion of Genesis Stage 1. Obviously, as you guys can tell, they spent a lot of time and resources and money. I know this also because on the team, if they weren't doing shit like this, I wouldn't be covering it. I wouldn't even be a part of the team, right? I would just be gone. And so it's good stuff, right? There's a lot of different factors in here. And honestly, it probably sounds and feels a little bit like too much. Maybe you're like, is this a little too complicated? But when you think about it in terms of like any video game and any real video game, right? Not NFTs, a real video game. There's like a billion different factors. You have to have all those factors to create enough of a thing to get people actually to buy in, right? If it's just a very simple game like Flappy Bird, Temple Run, any of those games where you can just pop in and out, you don't care, there's no emotional tie to the game, right? The emotional tie, the way you feel when you play the game, Pokemon, Zelda, Minecraft, World of Warcraft, those games get you emotionally invested, and that's what they have to do here. So far, they've had a great start. That doesn't mean they're going to have an amazing end. Like, we don't know yet. Obviously, I want to stay as unbiased as possible. Any project that hasn't pulled it off is theoretic. I mean, it's theory. That's all this is. So I'm just reading this out. I'm just, reading this shit out for you. Okay, the Genesis collection. MekaApes are a highly evolved species of ape that have traveled through the cosmos for thousands of years. One day, while searching for new resources, they came across a planet that was covered in metallic waste. On this planet, they discovered a small robotic creatures assembled from scrap metal called the Robo-Oogas. Right, this I did not expect when I first had read. This isn't like that new, but I remember when I first had read this, I was like, wait, Robo-Oogas. I was like, what? And so I'm going to read this because I think it's important. I think any project where I read an entire article about their game, I have to cover the things that are going to get you emotionally involved, the details that people don't care about because most people are here for money. But if you are interested, I'm going to read it out anyway. Robo-Oogas are an industrious breed that have built factories where they convert scrap metal into valuable OG, the OO gear, which is used to craft new robo gear. Which is used to craft new Robo-Oogas and develop the population. Each newly created Robo starts out as a scrap scout with the ability to level up all the way to become an executive bot. Robo-Oogas are an extremely capable and independent species. However, they face a significant threat since they are freely exposed to the dangers of the universe. They are targets for the Space Droid Federation, an evil organization that is regularly stealing the Robo-Oo gear. In order to protect themselves from the merciless Space Droid Federation, the Oogas made a pact with the MekaApes to protect the factories from the despicable droids in return for payment in valuable OG. This is cool. The one thing I will say, that I haven't spoken to the team yet because this just came out today, is the feel I get from the game so far is cool, fun to play, but still not enough to get people to emotionally buy in. And this is something I'm going to say not just for this project, for every project that's playing right now. There's not a single project that is doing this good enough yet. Partially because we haven't been here long enough, and partially because I don't think most people know to do this. I think Coin Games is the one that I would say is the closest to it. Let's use Pokemon because it's the best example. Why do people care so much about the Pokemon? It's because each Pokemon has its own full storyline, right? Pikachu has its own Pokemon card with its own little story, its own little characteristics. It's very unique. There's only one Pikachu. Same with the entire OogaVerse collection, the baby Oogas, all the Oogas, right? So whether or not the holders come up with this lore or come up with the Pokemon card version of it, someone needs to do something and they need to be known. And for that, I think you need to have a TV show or something to go along with the game, right? Pokemon had the TV show, the action figures, the game, the everything, the comics, the books, the movies. You have to have all the things, right? This is why I say no new project without capital can make it. You have to have capital to make it. You have to have money to start, or you need to make a fucking lot of money before, like leading up to the game and stuff, because there's a lot of things that go into it. I think for any project to go from NFT game to actual game, you have to have enough storyline to buy people in. If it's just Oogas and random Robo Oogas and random Mecha Apes, it's like, it's cool, but it's not enough to lock people in, right? And so I'm saying this for all NFT gaming projects. It's important. And, you know, just because I'm on the OogaVerse team doesn't mean I'm going to bite my tongue when something needs to be said. So far, it's good, though. This is better than 90% of projects I've seen. The Mecha Apes are a powerful race that protect the factories, even better if they merge into Mecha Mechas. Mega Mechas. Since merging consumes and burns a substantial amount of resources, Mega Mechas receive a larger share of the OG produced in the factories. A tribute from these services in protecting the Robos, the mighty merged Mechas are occasionally given newly crafted Robo Oogas. Again, dope, cool, but I want to see more. I want to be like emotionally tied into it, right? It still feels too impersonal to me. But I mean, better than most gaming projects out there. Either way. So Robo Oogas are staked in the factory-produced OGs. So these are just some extra important tips here. Level up Robo Oogas using DMT to make them more productive and gain other features. DMT is only produced by the Genesis OogaVerse collection. By the way, that's very important. DMT is another currency, right? OG is like their in-game. The DMT has different factors, different use cases and stuff. It's also just like in a typical Ethereum thing. You can like swap it out for Ethereum. Mecha Apes that protect the factory get a share of all the OG that's produced. Merge two Mecha Apes to get a mega trait that makes your Mecha Ape able to be gifted random Robo Oogas or Mecha Ape mints. That's dope, guys. This is fun. I love how intricate it is, and yeah. Mint new Robo Oogas using OG or DMT. That's very important. That's one just inherent, easy way to get any kind of utility out of a token. Can't be the only thing, but it's good that they have something like that. When minting a Robo Ooga, there's a 10% chance that you get a Mecha Ape instead of a Robo Ooga. That's interesting. Now, the next thing is going to piss a lot of you off, including me. Using DMT when minting Robo Oogas is risky, so to reduce the risk by 50%, that mints get gifted to a random Mecha Ape 5% instead of 10%. So basically, if you mint one of those, there's a chance you like give it to someone else and you literally lose it and you just don't get it. And I'm not sure how I feel about this. I haven't played enough video games to know if that's chill, in the sense that are people going to freak out and get pissed if they're the one person who gets fucked? Or is it going to be one of those things like, damn it, rats, you know? And so that's just a risk, and I'm sure the team has thought about that, but that's just something I want to say. All the baby Oogas from the Genesis OogaVerse collection can claim a Mecha Ape. That's why I'm surprised that the baby Oogas are selling for so cheap right now, but it also means that maybe the OogaVerse team hasn't done enough emotional investing work into the brand to get people to want to have the Mecha Ape so bad that they're going to buy up all the baby Oogas. So that's just one tip I have for that. Pop in the chat real quick, see what's going on. This man's spitting DMT. Hey, if any of you guys have tried DMT, let me know. I'll tell you guys that story one day. That was a long story. It's a big moment in my life. What we got? I can't like twice. Ah, damn. 23 people in the chat. 17 likes. I had 23 people in the chat. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. It's fine. It's fine. I can do almost perfect. Unless you want to like it, make it 100%, you can. Mecha Apes game launch, initial mint. Guys, we're going to do the giveaway in just a minute. Mecha Apes game launch, initial mint. The game launches in January, and the first 10,000 NFTs will be minted. With Ethereum, there's a 10% chance to receive a Mecha Ape, and a 90% chance you get a Robo Ooga. So these are the characters you get in the game. We're not exactly sure when the exact date is, but so far that's what we got. 10,000, 0.055 ETH, mint and stake 0.05. Max mint, you can get 3. That's fair. Whitelist sale, 2,666 spots in whitelist in total. Genesis Oogas are whitelisted automatically, by the way, just so you know. You don't have to do anything, I don't think. And I'm pretty sure, actually, that, correct me if I'm wrong, I remember seeing this in the chat, I think, that they lowered this mint price maybe to 0.04 question mark. Someone confirm in the chat for me. Diet Coke, I'm going to have to unsub, dog. Jesse, listen, I'm trying not to get fat, dude. I got to stay ripped somehow, dude. I have to stay ripped somehow. Besides, like, sugary soda tastes like butthole. I'm gonna say it. I said it. Okay, Dr. Pepper's pretty good. I'll drink Dr. Pepper. But honestly, like, it's not worth the calories and sugar. And I don't know what's in Diet Coke, but I don't get fat. So, can you answer this question for me? Nobles, ask your question, bro. Robo-Oogas produce OG when staked in the factory. Mecha-Apes that guard the factory get a share. All the OG that's produced, staked, merged Mecha-Apes also get gifted newly crafted Robo-Oogas and Mecha-Apes as a tribute. This is cool because this creates inherent hold value in diamond holders as a utility factor. Now we need to involve some kind of emotional factor that gets people to really want that more than what it's worth that they trade for Ethereum or to sell it, you know? 0.04 if you mint and stake. Okay, got you. 0.06 if you don't mint. Gotcha. Thanks, guys. Nobles, are Oogas going to make it? I can't tell you the answer to that, but I can tell you that they're doing things right from a foundational standpoint, and that's all I can really say. I can't predict the future. But yeah. See what we got. So yeah, you get this. I feel like I've talked about this a lot. Also, when you claim OG, you have to pay a 23% tax to Mecha-Apes. This is one of those things that's just like, I feel like it sounds bad when you read it, but it's just one of those things that just has to happen. You got to power the system somehow, right? Yeah, we talked about all these. Robo-Oogas can leave the factory when they have at least 6,000 OG claimable, meaning this is like a mandatory thing, which is good for the project in general to get that like a capital, I guess, and keep the system churning. I feel like it just sounds bad when you read it. You're like, oh my God, you have to have this much just to claim it, and then you have to pay taxes. And I think it's just one of those things, and that's not really me playing favorites. That's just in general for any video game. I feel like when you read the white paper, certain things just sound worse, and that's why it's really important to get that emotional tie, because then you're like, of course, sure, like of course you get the tax because we want to play the game, you know? 50% risk that the accumulated OG gets stolen. Whew, 50%. Goddamn. I guess it's a high risk, like no mercy game right here. All OGs that get stolen is retrieved by Mecha-Apes, which they keep for their own service. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, and that's for Robo-Oogas, by the way. If you have a Mecha-Ape, there's no tax and no risk. So that's only for the Robo-Oogas. That's very interesting. They produce 1,000 OG also, by the way. Cool. Yo, can we get a round of JK in the comments section? JK for Joyage Kingdom. Appreciate it. I need that JK energy. Crafting. Total supply at the end of stage 1 will be 5,000 or 55,000. Jesus Christ. 55,000 NFTs. After the initial 10,000 are minted, you can mint new Robo-Oogas using OG or DMT. This feature is called crafting. When crafting Robo-Oogas, there is a 10% chance you receive a Mecha-Ape instead of a Robo-Ooga. That's fun. I like that. And I know you guys are probably like, holy shit, 55,000 NFTs, are you crazy? Guys, in a video game, you need numbers like that because otherwise you don't have enough people playing the game. How many people play Minecraft? I have no idea what the number is, but if Minecraft came with NFTs, they would need some upwards of hundreds of thousands of NFTs to make it work. It just wouldn't work otherwise, because you need people to play the game. If you only have 2,000 NFTs, only 2,000 people can play ever, right? And what if someone holds 20? You know, then it's, so you have to have a lot. So that's just going to be a trend that happens later on. I'm so excited for this NFT next year of NFTs because all the gaming projects are going to come out. I'm going to start streaming. I'm going to become a video game connoisseur. And it's just going to be fun watching the evolution from like, we kind of have this little fun game to like full-fledged, like who ends up making it at the end of the day? Who has the video game at the end of the day that's like, takes over the world and becomes the next Axie or something, but is actually fun, right? Let's fucking go. We got a whole round of JKs. I love it. Tokenomics is not looking good. How so? VR Hut, how so? I'd love to know. Token, OG. Earn OG by staking Robo-Oogas in the factory. For DMT, you yield DMT passively while holding a Genesis Ooga. You don't have to do anything there. Crafting price with OG gets more expensive over time, by the way. So I like this because like the tokenomics are fine. I'm not sure exactly what VR Hut's talking about. I think the tokenomics are fine, to be totally honest. And I think that this extra stuff this is kind of how I think, because if I had a video game, I'd be like, okay, we'll do these different things, but we should add just like a little bit of like interesting shit just to make it more interesting. And I like this. It's just one of those things you have to think about over time. And this is 100% dependent on people caring enough to do this, right? And that's why brand is so important. That's why I've been talking to the guys in the team. We have to get a storyline, a show. We have to be in like music videos. We need to get in movies. Like whatever we need to do, we need to build that. And that needs to be the most important thing. To get a crafting price, 120 DMT. Crafting DMT is limited to 10,000 mints, by the way. I don't think 120 DMT is actually a lot. I think you get 20 per day or something like that. And so not bad. Whoa, what just happened? All right, crafting chance. So you get 90% Robo-Ooga, 10% Mecha-Ape. Same here with the DMT one. Crafting risk, you get a 10% risk that you gift it to someone else, I guess. But if you use DMT, it's a 5% risk. Craft and stake to get a 25% discount. And with DMT, you can only craft and stake. All mints with DMT are staked automatically. Nice. Let's see. Lots of NFT supply count, really high tax. The tax thing, you are correct. The tax is high, but it's one of those things that you only have to do like one time, right? Just to get your Robo Ooga out of the factory. And so that kind of cuts that one out. Lots of NFT supply count. Look, dude, you need 55,000 NFTs. What if only 20,000 people play in your game? There's only so much you can scale. You need the whole world playing the game, and for the whole world to play the game, you need enough NFTs for it to work, right? And so that's kind of what I said earlier. But if I'm wrong there, if I'm missing something, please let me know. Right, yeah, that was my point, Jesse. I could be wrong. I'm not, but maybe I missed something. Seems similar to the bear game, win game, whale game. It's very similar, right? A lot of these projects have a lot of similarities because, guys, we are at the forefront. Any game that's happening right now is the first of its kind. We don't know what we're doing. No one knows what they're doing. Everyone's building together with the community. It's all happening together at the same time. And so, yeah, man, like I'm hoping OogaVerse does some stuff that are community driven. I hope they do some things like, hey, winners of this get to involve themselves in the lore of the actual game. Maybe get to name their Ooga their Mecha Ape that goes into the game. You get to actually name the character that stays permanent. Like those kind of things where people are like, dude, that's my fucking thing. You know, like that's emotional connection there. Robo Ooga upgrade when actually let's do the giveaway right now. Let's see what we got. Nice. 17 likes, 20 people in the thing. Okay, so guys, this giveaway is gonna last 72 hours, I believe. So in like 3 days, or 3 days, I think, something like that. We are gonna have a Genesis Ooga giveaway. So OogaVerse jumped in. They said, hey, we want to do a giveaway. We loved what you did before, so they're gonna give away one Genesis Ooga, right? This like a Genesis Ooga for real. Basically the same thing I did the other day. A Genesis Ooga, a baby Ooga, and 4 whitelist for the Mecha Apes. I believe that's what we're doing. Let me double check because I'm about to put this on Twitter. You guys will get to check it out. You guys will be the first. Yeah, so 4 Mecha Ape, whitelist spots, a baby Ooga, and a Genesis. I'm going to put this on my Twitter right now. If you want to pop on there right now and just check it out. I'm going to post it. Let's see. Baby Ooga. And if you guys, while I'm doing this, if you guys have any questions, just pop them in the chat and I'll check them as soon as I make this post. Mecha. All right. Got that one up. It's going on my Twitter literally right now, guys. So hop on a Twitter. My Twitter is in the link in the description if you don't follow me. I'm making all the posts right now. I have to make like 4 separate posts because it's long. It's like a 4 tweet thread. For the whitelist one, get the Mecha Ape. Oh shit! This is taking so long. I'm sorry. I hate this. I feel so much pressure. Baby Ooga, where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Also, this is not the Ooga that I don't think this is the one we're giving away. I think this is just, or not, I think it's not the one you're going to get. I don't know what the one you're going to get looks like yet. I'm just using that as an example, by the way. Not this. Okay. There we go. Almost. There we go. And we got the Genesis Ooga for the final one. Again, guys, this is not the Genesis Ooga you're gonna win. This is just like an Ooga. I just like picked one. I just picked a picture that I had in my camera roll. All right, 404 for the Genesis. Not this one, by the way. Not this one, by the way. Cool. All right. Yeah, guys, we appreciate all the support. I'm trying to do some big giveaways. Obviously, you guys know I'm partnering with SupDucks. I'm looking to do more work with OogaVerse and SupDucks, some real shit, some transformative shit. I want to make ripples in NFT space. I want to make content that's revolutionary. So I will be talking with them in the Q1 of 2022 to start doing some fun shit. Maybe we travel. Maybe we do some in real life events, some collaborations. I'm excited. So we're going to be. 2022 is going to be the year of the Joyage Kingdom. That's not a joke. I'm not just saying that to manifest. It's like a literal fact, okay? I don't know if you saw January Crypto's tweet the other day. He said in 2021 he went from 40K to 600K. And bro, I'm gonna fly past that. Okay, I expect 1 million in 1 year. It's gonna happen. All right, sweet. Hey, this is epic, guys. Let's see. Question is, you think they need media integration movies? Are you confident the team's gonna be able to do it? VR Hut, I don't know. I hope they are. I mean, it's all speculation. What I do know is the Banana Collector has consistently 3 times now surprised me, and that's all I know. I can't say anything else. I don't know. But that's what projects are gonna have to do. By the way, your AA video is dope. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate VR Hut. Appreciate you guys. Saw your stuff interview. Fully support your vibes. Thank you, Elbows. Thank you. I appreciate you watching that. Those videos where I get personal like that, I really appreciate when you guys watch those, because that's like me. That's me, you know. So thank you. I appreciate that. We're gonna finish this. Review now. Robo Ooga's upgrade. When MekaApes discovered the Robo Oogas, they brought a valuable and rare resource called DMT, dark matter. This matter, taken from the MekaApes home planet, can be used to level up Robo Oogas, making them more productive and able to gain enhanced features that are beneficial for the game. There are 4 different Robo Ooga levels. Each newly created robot starts as a scrap scout, but can level up its way to an executive bot. Each level costs 100 DMT. I like that. That's just what it's going to take. Honestly, guys, as far as like having to pay for shit, I mean, I think that's how it's going to work in NFTs, at least for this first round. Like, we just don't, projects aren't, it's hard to generate stuff. Like, it's hard to generate money and demand like that, especially when the NFT world moves so fast. People want this tomorrow, right? The thing is, you'll have it for tomorrow, and they'll play 2 or 3 times and be like, okay, next, what's next, right? That shouldn't be the goal for any NFT project. It should be to hold long-term value, to deliver long-term value, and to operate under a system of abundance, knowing that NFTs will be here for a long time. That's why my channel exists. I want people to be more patient. I want people to pick apart projects a little bit more and not just look at a couple buzzwords and say, oh, that project's going to go to the moon, or that project sucks. Don't go with your knee-jerk reaction. Do the research. Watch videos like this. Like, read this white paper. You know, like, read this shit on your own. Like, do these things on your own. Level 1, Position Scrap Scout. Produce 1,000 OG per day for productivity. No features. Garbage Compactor. This is the second level. 25% more OG. 1,250 per day. You decrease the risk of an OG being stolen to 25% when unstaking. Factory Workers, the third level. 50% more OG. 1,500 a day. Decreased unstaking time by 25%. And Executive Bot. 100% more OG. 2,000 OG per day. And no features after that. Oogear. Maximum supply is 1 billion OG. At first, when I read that, I was like, holy shit, but then for the reasons I said earlier, we need a lot of people to play this game. That's pretty standard, more than likely. Oh, fuck. Jess, you gotta enter, man. What are you doing? Lofty, what's up? What's up? Why does your thing have like a check mark? Are you verified or something? Oh, I don't know what that means. Okay, after 420 million OG are produced in the factory, the OG production comes to an end. 420, baby. Love that. Okay, I like that. The factory comes to an end. I'm excited to see what they do instead and what that turns into. After 80 million, did I read that right? 80 million. Yeah, after 80 million, the OG will be rewarded to the top 420 players in the leaderboard. I like that. That initially gets people excited about the game, which you do need a little bit of hype and demand. You don't need too much, but just enough to get people to be like, okay, let's give this shot. Let's give this thing a go. If they do that, they feel emotionally invested, they want to keep playing. That's where you can get those core supporters from the beginning. After 500 million, OG will be minted to the OG contracts for stage 2 of the game. Does this not give you BioPills vibes? Just how in-depth it is, how intense it is, how many different factors there are that push the ecosystem? Interesting. Very interesting. Mecha merged. MekaApes received 23% of all the OG produced in the factory to increase their ability to guard the factory. MekaApes can merge to become mega mechas. Mega mechas can proportionally get bigger shares of the OG produced in the factory. Additionally, they are gifted. I feel like I already read that. There are 3 mega levels, M1, M2, M3. M3 being the rarest. Merge the 2 MekaApes to receive a random mega level. The higher the level, the larger the share of the OG taxes earned. A higher level also received proportionally more newly crafted Robo Oogas and MekaApes as a tribute, which is cool. That's fun. I like that. Baby Ooga transformation. All Baby Oogas from the OogaVerse collection will transform into a MekaApe, or they can transform to a MekaApe. You can claim 1 MekaApe per Baby Ooga. You also keep the Baby Ooga. And also, remember how it's in the beginning, just because you keep it doesn't mean it's useless. It will have a utility into the game. They asked me to mention that because that's important. And so, yeah, just hold that shit. We don't know what it is yet. They just wanted to let us know that that is part of the utility that they did think about. MekaApes game is OogaVerse's first step into the metaverse. Our vision is to build a brand together with a beloved community that becomes one of the first big players in the metaverse. Currently, we're a team of 9 people working full-time on OogaVerse with 20 plus members in the broader team. We are certain that in the long run, all our lives will largely take place inside the metaverse. We want to drive this technology forward with innovative ideas and projects. This is the beginning of OogaVerse. So far, I like that. I think that's fun. I'm going to show you a couple photos that they shared with me, some different artwork. So, yeah. Nobles, thank you for being here at 4 a.m., dude. Really, I appreciate it. Yeah, go to bed. Go to fucking bed. Here's just a couple extra photos of the MekaApes. Here's one of the Robo, or I think this is one of the Robo Oogas or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what that is. And we have a couple just MekaApe sneak peeks. So, yeah. We have this MekaApe here. Dope. If it'll load. That's cool. I like that. It's so interesting. Like, that gives me some kind of, like... Do you guys remember Jimmy Neutron? Why am I getting Jimmy Neutron vibes or something? Like Jimmy Neutron cartoon art or something. I don't know. That's the vibe I get here. So, it's important that art looks good, right? It's really important that art looks good. It's not the most important thing. But art has to look good enough, you know? And so... From a strictly artistic standpoint, you guys know how big I am at NFT art. It's good enough, absolutely. Here's the Genesis Ooga. If you guys remember, I've been here since literally the beginning. I joined this team so fucking early, it's crazy. They have the baby Oogas, which we just got, DMT, which you're earning right now, MekaApes that are coming. DMT, you can get these, you get DMT matter. You breed, you get the baby Ooga, transform your baby Ooga into a MekaApe. These Genesis ones yield 20 DMT a day. Your baby Oogas yield 5 DMT a day, only if you hold 2 Genesis Oogas though. And since I gave one away, I don't earn the extra 5 DMT. Only reason I'm not giving away my other one is because I need it to play the game. I think, at least. If I find out I don't, I'm going to give that shit away. Even though it's the one with the crown and I love it. I don't know. I just think I need to. Breeding costs 1,000 DMT. So yeah, that's just some of the artwork. I appreciate you guys being in here. Let me close out of the this thing. Boom. Fire. Cool. Now I can hop into the chat on my computer now. Sweet. Jesse, I'll do the concept. You can guess my Twitter. Jesse, if I can guess your Twitter? I wonder what your Twitter is. Big Cartoon Network vibes. Yeah, it's got like those cartoons or something like that. Yeah, for sure. Nobles will say, I'll stay awake until I can say good morning. I'm on a D-Gen. That's fucking funny. Yeah, Adil. Yeah, man. My goal is not to pump projects. Look, you guys should know this. In no way, shape, or form will I ever get more money to do a review project if I get more mints or if I get more people to join their Discord or more followers. There's no difference in pay whether or not the project moons tomorrow or goes to 0. I get paid to make the video that reviews the project. Period. There's nothing after that, right? The only thing that they get after I make a video is I make a Twitter post and I tag them saying, hey, new video, and I tag their accounts. And then 2, if the project does well enough in the sense that people care about the project, they want to see an interview or something, then I reach out to the founder and we do an interview. The interviews are typically free. I'm not going to charge someone to talk to them, right? So I just want you guys to know that that's not my goal here. It's not to pump and dump projects. I don't even own almost any of the projects I talk about because it's just fucked. That's the whole reason I started this whole thing, So, Jesse, bro, I don't care if you do the thing. I'm just trying to guess. I feel like it's probably Jesse. You know what? I bet you're Jesse James West with 1 million subscribers on YouTube. That's definitely you. Turnak Pro's in the house. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Make sure you join in that giveaway. It's on my Twitter. The link's in the description. If you haven't already, like this. If you're in the chat right now, you better be liking this video. It helps out. It helps me out so much. And we're trying to bring you guys the best content on YouTube. We got some bangers coming up. I appreciate y'all being here. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Join the kingdom. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the other side of me. This is only for people who are not watching this live, obviously. And until next time, continue. Oh, actually, no. Before I do that outro, does anyone have any last minute questions? Anyone have any last minute questions? I'll wait for 20 seconds. Let's go to the moon. I'll go to the moon. Joyage Kingdom's going to the moon. It will 100% go to the moon. I've got some great ideas. I'm working on my 3rd collection right now. Oh, by the way, yeah. 21. Okay. Whoever is the 22nd person, like this fucking video. Let me give you an exclusive. You guys know how I have 2 photography NFT sets, right? Currently, the floor for the first set is 0.3 Ethereum, but after that it bounces to 1, and then it's 4 or A6400 or something, and then it's done. So there's only 3 listed, I think. 2 or 3 listed on the first collection, and there's 2 listed on the second collection. The floor for that is 7 ETH. Mikhail, are you talking about the OogaVerse utility? Because that's the whole video. Just rewind. If you're talking about my utility, I'm not promising anything, but my Joyage Kingdom NFT project and brand will be the biggest in the fucking world. And that's not a joke. Like, I have aspirations. That's why I talk about Pokemon so much. I'm trying to get to the level of Pokemon, to that level of brand. And that's not a joke. That's not something I have high hopes for. I'm not going to try. It's one of those things that's going to fucking happen. And so those NFT, photography NFTs I have are the access key to that kingdom. They're going to be the most important factor because they're so early, because there's so few. There's only 40 listed, I believe, already. There's 2 more collections that come out before that have the same utility. After that, there will be no more photography NFTs related to that, to my brand in that way. And so that collection will be very, very important. And the third collection will be very exciting for me. I'll be mixing my Procreate skills with my photography. I'll also be probably throwing in music. That may be for the 4th collection. But yeah, dude, it's going to be crazy. Are you invested into OogaVerse? I hold one of the NFTs because I bought it and minted it like months ago. But I'm not going to exit. I'm either giving it away or I will use it if I need it into the game. If I find out I don't need it in the game, I will be giving that NFT away, just as I'm giving away all of my NFTs that I don't need for video games that I don't consider art. That's because it's a conflict of interest. Again, guys, that's pretty much it. Last minute, not question. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Thank you, Nobles. I appreciate that. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the side of me. And until next time, continue on your Joyage. Continue to learn and be grateful you're alive watching this video.